Good morning. I'm KC reporting for KC Collections. It's Sunday. It's March 10th. It's a little bit later for a live than normal. And, hey, we're all going to be adjusting for at least a week, right, with this spring forward. So it's about 10 o'clock. And I wanted to let you know that we are going to pop open today here at KC Collections in Buchanan from 11 until 3. So we would love to have you in today. And while you're out and about, you might as well go and check out Miscellaneous in Fairfield. So we both continue our Sunday hours just to give that extra opportunity for folks to be able to come in, because we're just so grateful for the business, and we hope that you will be able to come in today, whether it's here at KC Collections from 11 until 3 or whether it's at Miscellaneous in Fairfield from 11 until 3. I hope you're doing well. I tell you, the countdown for spring is definitely in, and you might blow on in today because it's going to be a little bit breezy, but we'd certainly love to have you. And as you count down to spring, I'm sure you're going to be doing some of that spring cleaning and getting organized, and maybe even just freshening things up, refreshing for spring. So don't forget, as you get ready for that and you are doing spring cleaning, to pick up some of the original beeswax polish. It's definitely going to save you time and money. And if you haven't tried it before, I got to tell you, it does everything but walk the dog. So I definitely wanted to give a shout out to those goodies. Whether you're looking for new frame prints, new centerpieces, or new floral, and that has to be the thing that's been blowing out the very, very most the last week or two, is whether it's candle rings or wreaths, or centerpieces. Those have been blowing out the door. Also, check out new scents that we have in the house, as well as our new gifty line. It's definitely going quickly, and we will fill it up as we move through this week with more goodies that are more of a gifty type look with the boxes that you can give away. Our linens have definitely been a hit. I posted one this morning to show you what it looked like, and we continue to try to bring in quality linens at very affordable prices. So a lot of our queen and king quilt sets, they start at $55. They can go up from there, but I'm showing you some of the ones now that are in that lower price point range, and you just definitely can't beat that. And some of the new ones that we've gotten in, I posted this one this morning. So nothing says freshen up for spring like changing out the bedroom. And when you can do it for $55 or $75 for a queen or a king, wow, what is the choice, right? We do have some others. They have a lot more detail to them, and they run in the 115, 130, 150 range. And of course, we're still carrying VHC quilts that are on the other side. So be sure to check out our quilt selection when you come in. You definitely don't want to miss that. We've got new night lights in the house, a little LED night lights. So also good gifty ideas. Easter's right around the corner. So whether you're putting together maybe a gift bag or a gift basket, there are all kinds of goodies that can go in there for sure here at KC Collections and at Miscellaneous in Fairfield. Don't forget our Naked Bee line of product. It's all the good, none of the bad. That definitely makes great little gifts to throw in, whether you want to throw in some of the foot balm or whether you want to throw in some of the hand lotion or the facial moisturizer. Boy, do I love that. The facial moisturizer. Again, I think I mentioned hand salve, but lots of that product up at the counter. That would be nice in a little gifty bag. If you are still decorating for spring, we've still got it. So in other words, whether you're looking for some bunnies or you're just looking for a bouquet, we're happy to put those together. We do have some centerpieces that are already put together. So in other words, like this one over here, I'm surprised it lasted through the day yesterday. It's so realistic. We'll call them floral inserts. In other words, the floral arrangement only. It's an insert. So in other words, we've got it all wrapped together. So the floral arrangement for this beautiful bundle is $59.97. If you happen to need the container too, then it's all priced together at $89.96. So that gives a little flexibility. You can take that floral insert, have it for a season that you want to have it for, and then boom, get another floral insert. wrap that up. And don't forget the beeswax. It's known to repel dust on silk flowers. Each of our centerpieces that have been put together with love, created with love, signs created with love. If you see these centerpiece signs that say, please don't remove parts, listen, we greatly, greatly appreciate that. We're trying our very best to, definitely do the best we can for everyone. We've been asked so many times, can you price the centerpieces complete? And we never did because pieces and parts got pulled away from it. But then it was inconvenient for customers too. So we're trying to balance it and have some that are priced together because, they may have to wait for us to ring the centerpiece up to tell them the price. And it may be more than they wanted to pay. So there they've waited and kind of feel like they've wasted their time, on doing that. But so with that being said, I haven't said anything about it, but our centerpieces, even with the signs sitting right in front, they continue to be pulled apart. So please, 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 the bunny sold yesterday. It's certainly our responsibility as cashiers to catch it. But, we're scrambling this morning saying, okay, well, it's not $184.81 anymore. We've got to figure out how much it is, and we've got to figure out what to put in it. So, for the moment, we really don't have anything that works as far as bunnies are concerned. So we're going to drop Madison the mouse in it. But again, scrambling to redo our signs, redo it in the computer to have it ready for the next person that might like it complete. So we do just ask you to work with us. We are trying to do really great things as far as being able to price them and have them for you. But, the sign, it does mean something, and that's why it's there. We're happy to look for other pieces of those items if you just give us a chance to do that. So storage, tables, we talked a lot about that yesterday. Frame prints, all are great ways to get organized. There's not a lot of time once we spring forward before our attention starts to turn elsewhere, whether it's to weddings or graduations or, Memorial Day get-togethers, or perhaps going to our lake homes or beach homes. We kind of get preoccupied. So I always like to use this time of year to get things the way I want them at home, because I know that there are going to be other things that are going to require attention, whether that's the yard or if you're, you have a pool, whatever the case may be. So if you want to kind of freshen up and get those things kind of in order, because before you know it, we're going to blink, summer's going to be over, and you know what comes after all of that, right? I hate to say that, but it feels like that's how quickly it goes once we spring forward and certainly get on into some of these later months. But if today provides that extra day for you to be able to come in, we'd love to have you. Again, it's an experiment, 11 until 3 today on Sundays. I will say that last Sunday wasn't a great experiment for us. So we'll see how today goes opening it up. I did announce it a little bit earlier in a Facebook post. The live was a little bit later this morning than I wanted it to be, but it's got to make sense. It's got to make sense if I'm bringing employees in, taking them away from their families, on weekends that they never really get off at all. It's got to make sense to turn the lights on and turn the electricity on. It's just got to make sense in a lot of regards. So just understand that I am evaluating that. We are debating about some pop-up Wednesdays. I'd ask for some feedback, on that, whether that would be a day that would be beneficial. I know a lot of people travel, whether it's to UVA or other places, for doctor's appointments on those days. And it may be that we could do some pop-up Wednesdays too. But again, it's just all got to make sense for all of us. So today is yet another experiment for us. And after a couple of experiments, I'm going to stop torturing myself on Saturdays about, do we open? Do we not? Does it make sense? Does it not? And we'll just stick to Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays from 9 until 5. But anyway, we want to do everything we can do to make sure you have time to come in, because, we're so grateful. We work hard to make sure we have the best things we possibly can in the house for you. More goodies coming in this week, more quilt sets coming in, more of the gifty line coming in. And don't forget, pick up some of these closeout for us. They're closeout valances. We need the pegboard wall. So in other words, grab them while they're here. I need the walls. I'm going to start to lower the prices online and ship them out to people in other states. I mean, I got to get this stuff out of here because I need pegboard wall space, and we'll continue to add it. So grab it while it's here. This week might be a week where I just go ahead and, grab it out of here, drop the price online, and just start shipping it out at the reduced prices. I've left it at regular prices online. So grab them while they're here. They are here today. Who knows what mood I'll get in this week for sure. But I do need the pegboard space for the frame prints that you all love so very much. If you're looking for floral and you want us to help you put together a bouquet, well, let's just say we have it. It makes me delighted to be able to look at quality, affordable floral. We are going to work to loosen some of it up. We worked really hard to get it organized. It's a little bit of a mess this morning, and that means people have been here, so that's good. But we wanted to be able to get it organized so that the TV station could get some good shots. And that did require putting things a little tighter than we wanted to. So we will work to loosen that up to make it easier for you to shop. If there's anything you're looking for that we don't have or you think we don't have, just run it by us. I mean, who knows? We may have it and you just haven't seen it, or if enough people ask us, it may be a great clue to us that it's something we need to get. We do have containers back here that we haven't made into arrangements yet, so if you want to do your own little shebang with it or get us to help you do it, we've just loaded them up right here so that you can definitely see them. So here we are, 11 until 3 today on Sunday. We'd love to have you in the house. That's really the gist of it all, and you can tell that we're packed and stacked. And if you're out and about, you might as well slide on up to Fairfield off of I-81, exit 200, and check out miscellaneous as well. Our doors do turn off at 2:45. And again, this week is an experiment. If it kind of goes like last week did on Sunday, it's likely that we will, kind of just maybe stay in our PJs on next Sunday and have some family time with our families, because, you never know what today brings, and you never know what tomorrow can take away. So come out, make us understand that it is a day that it is good to be open, because we definitely want to be open if it's a day that you take advantage of coming in. If you see some things that you'd like, but you can't make it in, you can always call us or you can email us. We're delighted to bring you up over the phone and then hold it for pickup. With that in mind, I'm Casey. Enjoy every day, and I hope to see a lot of you today from 11 until 3.